sorry. I know you've been texting me nonstop. I'm so sorry. I've been so busy the past couple of weeks, literally so insanely busy the past couple of weeks, dealing with all of this mess and like hanging out with my sister wife. We'll get into that, but like I'm so sorry. Who is that in the back? And where is his clothes? Hi. What's his name? Hi. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I know you've been calling and texting. I haven't been able to get. I'm sorry. Okay. There's so much to catch you up on. What was I telling you last time? I told you about how I called his mom, and his mom confirmed that his name is Michael, and the Charles person does not exist. So I'm actually married to him. She's not actually married to him. She's the fake marriage. I told you that. Okay. What else? I told you how I didn't go on a honeymoon with him. I've been married to him longer technically, but they've been together for like 12 years. Me and him have been together for like 7. But they've only been married for 2 years, and him and I have been married for 4 years. I told you that, right? Okay, what else? I told you. What else did I tell you? Did I tell you everything? I told you how he took her on a honeymoon, but him and I did not go on a honeymoon, and he used our money from our savings account. He used the money from our savings account, the one that I put money into. That money, he used that money to take her on a honeymoon. Yeah, but him and I didn't go on a honeymoon. Exactly. Insane. What else? She thought that he worked for the military. Like, I don't know, like, what he told her exactly, but she thought he worked for the military. I guess, like, in the military, like, fighting or whatever. And that's why he was always gone, because he was, like, deployed and stuff. Because I asked her, I was like, where did you always think that he was at? Like, he's never, because he's always with me. Like, he's always home with me. And he's only gone, like, every other month for, like, a couple of days out of the month. So I was like, where did you think that he was all that time? And she was like, he told me he worked for the military. Like, he came home. I actually need to, like, touch up my makeup because I'm about to leave the house. But he came home. She told me he would come home in, like, a full uniform, like a full military uniform. With, like, he was, like, highly decorated and all. He had, like, boots, uniform, all, like, fully decked out in a uniform outfit. And she said that he told her that he worked for the military. And I was like, well, what? Like, did you see anything other than, like, a uniform? And she was like, well, we had really good benefits. So, of course, like, I thought he was telling the truth because we had really good benefits. Like, of course, I'm, like, gonna think that we actually work for the military because we have really good benefits. And I was like, okay, well, he is lying because he told me that he works for some sort of, like, investment. I don't really know what it does, but he's, like, something with numbers, finance, something like that. Like, he was always like, oh, I need money for this because I need money for this because I need to, like, you know, pay the difference on this investment or something crazy like that. Like, that's literally, like, when he took out the $5,000 from our savings account, that's what he told me he was using it for work. So I was like, I'm pretty sure that that's not, like, he's not in the military, girl. He does something in, like, finance or something like that. I don't know. But I was just like, yeah, we got played real bad. But yeah, so the past couple of days, or the past, like, 2 weeks, we've actually been seeing a lot of each other. Like, we've been FaceTiming a lot, we've been talking. She's actually really cool. I honestly think that you would like her. I mean, maybe you wouldn't like her now because you're, like, super, like, protective of actually getting ready because I'm about to leave the house, and I'm like whispering because he's asleep, and I'm literally about to sneak out because that's what we've been doing. Like, I've been waiting until he goes to sleep, and then I like sneak out of the house. I low-key think that he's starting to think that I'm cheating, which I'm kind of happy about the fact that I think he's starting to think that I'm cheating, because he's cheating. Technically, he's got a whole nother wife, obviously, so he's cheating. So I'm not even mad. I'm not even mad. Anyway, so yeah, I'm just touching up my face because I've been looking really sweaty. But yeah, we've been spending a lot of time together lately, and we've been like comparing like our relationships and like the lies, basically. Like, for the most part, a lot of the details of everything is pretty consistent, except for like main things, except for like a couple of the main things, like obviously where he works, what his name is, how many wife and kids he has, for instance. Like some of the main things, other than like the bigger stuff, that we've already talked about. For the most part, a lot of the details of his life between the two of us is like the same. It's like consistent. So we've been like spending time together, like trying to figure out what we're gonna do exactly with this whole situation, and like just trying to compare like relationships, basically histories, like dates and stuff. Like even like down to the dates, like this man even like copied dates that we've had, like anniversary, like monumental things. Like, when I tell you this man is the laziest, like if he literally has 2 wives and 2 lives, but you would think he has 1 because he just recycled everything. Like, everything is just recycled. It's ridiculous. Anyway, but what was I saying? So remember last week I was telling you, like, I think, what was it, Saturday, you were trying to get drinks, and I was like being really evasive. I didn't want to tell you. We went away, me and my sister wife. We went out of town together. We went on a trip. I literally told my husband, I was like, hey, like, I'm having a girls trip, like, I'm gonna be gone. I used you as an alibi, by the way, but I was like, I'm gonna be gone for the weekend, like, I need to go handle some stuff. And he was like, absolutely, like, enjoy yourself. I don't know what lie she told him, but we met up and we went out of town. We went to go see his mom. Remember, I was telling you the last time I spoke to you that she never met his mom, and I was like, how did you never meet his mom? Like, y'all have been together for 12 years. And she was like, oh, well, he's like a mama's boy, and his mom thinks that he's like, she like kisses the earth that he walks on, like she's one of those. And she said, like, that's according to him, that's what she is. And so she was like, oh, I'm trying to be quick. So she was like, yeah, I never met his mom because he told me that his mom wasn't gonna like me because she like is obsessed with him. And so I was like, I don't want to deal with that. So she never met his mom. So I was like, okay, well, that's a freaking lie because I've met his mom and I'm like actually close with his mom. So that's a lie and a half. We should go see his mom. So I was like, okay, we should go see his mom without letting his mom know why we're coming to see her. So we were like, let's go. Let's tell him that you're gonna be away. Like, give the daughter who's like 10-ish, like 10 plus years, by the way, a whole 10 plus year old daughter that I never knew about. I was like give the kid to someone. Like, let's go. Let's drive up there. Let's see his mom, and then let's like do some investigating while we're there to like see like what's tea. Oh yeah, we're doing like a whole, like, we wore black hoodies and beanies. Don't know why, but we were like full-blown investigation mode, for sure. I'm telling you, we literally were like, we're going to drive up there and get some answers because we're not getting them from him. We have to get them from somewhere. Literally. Anyway, so we drove all the way up there. Was it like a 5-hour drive to go and see his mom? Literally like a 5-hour drive. Like, we were, oh my god, we were so exhausted because we like drove straight through. But we got there. I called his mom and I was like, hey, like, I said, me and his mom are close, like, we have a good relationship. So I called his mom and I was like, hey, like, I haven't seen you in so long and I'm alone for the weekend, and his birthday is coming up, Michael's birthday is coming up, so I was like, I really want to come and get some ideas or like your opinion or on some like birthday more the merrier. I was like, bet. Literally so insane. His mom is so sweet. Like, I honestly felt bad about lying to her. You've met his mom. His mom is so sweet. Literally, she's the sweetest freaking person that ever walked this planet. I honestly felt kind of bad. I'm like not even gonna lie. Sorry, I'm just like fixing myself before I go meet her. Like, she's always, every time I meet her, like I said, we've been spending a lot of time together the past 2 weeks where we like figure out his lies. And every time I meet her, she's just so beautiful. Like, she's actually so beautiful. Like, she's actually beautiful. Like I feel like I need to like look good, you know? I feel like I need to look good to see her because she's just so beautiful. Like, it's insane. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to like fix my face. I've had this makeup on all day. Anyway, so we drove the 5 hours up there to see his mom. She was so sweet, and we just started talking about little things here and there, like just trying to like see what's up, see what's tea. And so for the most part, a lot of the information that he said was like accurate. Like, for the most part, like there was really nothing too crazy at first. Like, at first everything was going super smooth, everything was perfectly fine, like nothing crazy was happening. And then I look over and she's got like this fireplace, and on the fireplace she has like a row of like family portraits of like her sister, her siblings, and her parents, and then her kids, and then her, all of that. So I see a picture of me and Michael, and I'm like, oh, that's so cute. And I kind of felt bad because like my sister wife had to see that, and I was like, ugh, that kind of sucks. And then I look over and I see Michael with this picture. I see this picture of Michael, and he's standing with these two men, and I'm like, oh, like, who are they? Like, that's so cool. They like all look alike, by the way. And I'm like, oh, that's so cool. Who are they? And she was like, that's Michael with his brothers. I was like, Michael with his brothers? This man told me he had 2 sisters. He's got 3 brothers, and he told me he had 2 sisters. Why are we lying about how many siblings that we have and their gender? I'm confused. So I was like, oh, why weren't his sisters in the picture? She was like, he doesn't have any sisters. I thought, oh, so we're just lying about how many? Oh, so we're just, oh, okay, all right, okay, T. So we took that information and we held on to it, right? So then I started like leading her like down memory lane, because I'm like, oh, okay, well, I'm trying to see like what other background information I can get for her. So I'm like, let me start leading her through some more like background information. So we're like going down memory lane. She's showing me all of these photos. We're like, you know, we're tunneling, okay? Sorry, I just have to make sure that I smell good, because she always smells good. She had on literally the other day when I was like with her, we were talking about whatever we were talking about, and she literally smelled so good. I was like distracted the entire time. Like, I literally just wanted to sit there and smell her. She smelled so good. But anyway, so we were talking to the mom, and we were going down memory lane. And she started showing us like yearbook photos and stuff. And at this point, I'm like, okay, great. Like, let's go through the yearbook photos. Like, you never know what you're gonna see. And so I'm looking through the yearbook photos, and I'm looking, and I'm like, what is this year? Like, what is the year on this yearbook? Like, why is it saying that? Like, he would have not been in high school. He would have been in middle school then. Like, why is it saying that he's in high school? It would have been middle school for this year. And so I'm like, I don't even remember how I brought it up in the conversation, but she was like, oh yeah, like Michael was held back in high school for 2 years. And I look at my friend, and I'm like, I look at his wife, and I'm like whispering to her, I'm like, did you know that he was held back in high school for 2 years? That would make him literally 2 years older than he told us that he was. 2 years older than he actually was. Like, I was like, did so much more. I have to go. I literally am so late for meeting her.